I figured I'd give my best shot at redesigning some of the castle sets that came out almost 2 decades ago at this point. Not because I think they need it, but just to show what they could be like if they came out today, or just kind of to see what a redesign would look like. I made all of these by my own accord in LEGO Studio, and all of the designs are mine and mine alone, and I am very excited to show them off to you guys. And the first one we have is set number 5614, The Good Wizard. Real quick before we get into it, if you guys enjoy this video and enjoy my other videos, then please like, subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. I really do appreciate it. It does help the channel and it helps me to make videos like this. I am planning to make a lot more of these set redesigns and also kind of create some of my custom sets, all for the Fantasy Era Casa theme, since of course this one is my favorite. So yeah, if you guys enjoy the video, please share it, like it, subscribe, do all that. But without further ado, let's get into it. So here is the redesigned The Good Wizard set. I basically kind of took the idea of doing like a castle tower, since of course it's a wizard and usually they're up in their castle tower. So this is kind of like a facade of that, a 2D sort of thing. So this right here is the original. You can see there's a nice little owl stand and there's a nice little kind of like crystal ball sort of thing, stuff like that. The table I actually enjoyed so much I decided to keep, but I figured I could fix the owl stand, which is exactly what I did in this one. I made it look a little more uh, thinner, like more like a twig, more less like thick and kind of, bulky, basically. But I actually kept the table because I like the design of the table. So I just kept that. I just kind of threw it in there. You can see here, it's just a couple plates or a single plate big along with this normal castle, like wall piece, I guess you could say. But yeah, I think the design is really good. It's kind of small, but I mean it works out pretty well. I tried to get some detail with the torches, with like the torch holder, kind of like how you usually see hanging off the walls, which I used one of these pieces for, one of these angled pieces, which I really like. Actually, I'm glad Lego created these because they're very useful in a lot of different ways. But I use those here for these torches, and I also use the same piece but backwards for the flag holder. So there's a nice little, like, either you could say it's like a stick or like a piece of wood or whatever, but I just think that's really good, and you can of course angle it whatever way you would like to. The flag color I chose was gold and sand blue obviously for the wizard, gold for the knights, and I think that looks really good. Usually I think the knight, the crown knight's colors are gold, so they use the gold flag, kind of like how on the drawbridge set there were gold flags. Basically every set with knights there's gold flags, or navy blue, but I use sand blue here for these flags, for obviously for the wizard. Now, the wizard, I love the wizard design in the actual set. He's perfect. The prints are so cool. So just imagine those same prints here on like the hat and the legs. The only thing that I changed really, and the face. This is just the only face that Bricklink Studio had. But the only thing I would really change is giving him a sand blue cape. I think that just makes him look 10 times cooler, especially since the evil wizard actually has a black cape in the set he comes in. So I think the good wizard should also get a cape and a wand from Harry Potter instead of just using the old stick piece, just giving him a real wand, I think. But yeah, besides that, I mean, the set was basically perfect for what you could get. A really nice figure, a really nice couple little builds, but I think overall this is a pretty good redesign. I kind of like how I did the roof too. Like I said, it's kind of like a 2D facade, but this is supposed to be sort of like a tower, a castle tower, all the way, up at the top, the highest tippy top point you could get to, where the wizard stands, and he can look out off the terrace or whatnot. And then this is the inside with all of his other stuff. But yeah, like I said, this isn't really a new set, which I could make a new set just completely for the wizard, which actually that sounds like a good idea. I think I'm actually going to do that. But this is just a redesign of the smaller set we got, so I didn't want to change it too much without kind of taking away the grandeur of the original set. But yeah, so this is what I got. So here is the final design rendered out of Brick League Studio of the new Wizard Tower. Like I said, it's pretty small, and it was basically just a redesign of the original set that came out, kind of a reimagination of what it could have been. I think it works well. Of course, it's not like it's an actual set, but it was just an idea I had that I thought I'd try. Like I said, this is the first of many, so please stay tuned as I will be releasing a lot more of these for all of the other different sets, but I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.